Hey you guys, what's up? How's it going? Logical Gaming here with some more Project Spark, and I'm continuing on my avatar, my quest to make Avatar The Last Airbender. And I've added Earthbender, and I changed a whole bunch of things with Aang and his flying and everything. And so, let's just jump right into it. And with this Earthbender, I pretty much did a very similar thing to what the Waterbender had with the charge up, as you can see. But he throws the rock with that smoke effect that you saw at the end of the last video. But the cool thing about this guy is if I barely press it, it does a teeny little rock. If I hold it down a ton, it does a giant rock. Or in between, it changes every size. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. And it also does different damage. So if I hit these guys with a bunch of little rocks, it really won't do anything. And then a big one will kill them in one hit. So yeah, there you go. So let's go look into how I'll just ignore everything that was in the last brain and show all the new stuff I added. So what I did is I made a variable called boulder size, and it would, as soon as I let go of the mouse button to fire it, it says, okay, the boulder size equals the attack charge, which if you watch the last video, that it continually increases as I hold down left mouse button. So the boulder size equals attack charge divided by 33, and it's divided by 33 because that made the rock a reasonable size. Because if I just did it straight attack charge, it would always be way too big. And whoa, it just skipped all the way to the bottom. And also another thing I figured out, so this is saying when it sees an enemy, it'll fire it at the enemy. But when it doesn't see an enemy, it'll just fire it straight. And because before it just wouldn't fire at all if there wasn't an enemy around. So I fixed that. And I think that's about it that was different. Yeah, so that's it for him. But okay, so then what I did with that variable is I go into the rock, and he says, as soon as the rock is fired, he says, okay, one time my scale equals the boulder size. And so that changes its scale as soon as it's fired. And also I did another variable. It was already there. It was just turn direction because it didn't matter what it was called. But this is the smoke trail size, basically. And it's saying the smoke trail size equals the boulder size times 2. And the smoke trail, it plays the effect smoke trail at that scale. So yeah, so that's all that one is. And then if we go into Aang, let's disable the Earthbender's brain. And then enable airbending. Oh, whoops. Took out his brain. Okay, so now if we go into him, he has pretty much the same thing as always with his fighting. But then what's different is if I fly, I added a bunch of wind trails to the side of all his hands and his feet, and I also did that white bar on the top, which is his flight time. And as soon as it'll run out, he has to go back down, and it resets itself when I hit the ground. So I can go down, hit the ground, and come back up. And I also added, if I press shift, I'll just go straight up. And then if I press control, I'll go straight down. So that's cool. I might add fall damage, which would be interesting. I've never tried that. And he also can do an airball that powers up and it hits them like that. And really all this attack does, it only does 1 damage, but it interrupts them. And it's pretty quick to charge up. So I can be flying around doing this while the Earthbender or the Waterbender is fighting them on the ground. And the reason I added the flight time is because I might add like maybe some puzzle elements where, okay, he has to fly up and hit that switch, and then the door will open and stuff like that. So, okay, you guys, I totally just realized I just made the video and I didn't even explain the Airbender's brain at all whatsoever, and so I'm just going to insert this clip into the video. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. So let's get into this brain. And there's a new thing I learned about. It's kind of similar to the once tile, but it's page entered. So that way, every time this page, because I'm switching back and forth between pages, so every time it goes to this page, it'll jump, and that cancels it out of flying and will make it start falling. So what it's doing, I don't remember exactly how much I explained in the last video, but I made a variable called flight time, and whenever it bumps the terrain, the flight time equals 100, and so that totally resets it to full. It doesn't have any cooldown or anything. And so this is the same, pretty much the exact same as the other brains. but this, okay, so then as soon as I jump in the air and press space while I'm into the air, I go into flying mode, and I'll switch over to this page, and it has the same thing when I bump the terrain, the flight time equals 100. And this is saying when flight time is equal to 0, it switches back to the other page. And it'll switch back to the other page, the guy will jump, and then he'll fall to the ground. And every 0.1 second, the flight time equals itself minus 1. Whoops. And so that just constantly decreases it. Oh my goodness, why does it keep clicking that? And it shows a meter with a max number of 100, the variable flight time, white, in the top center. And it plays the projectiles trail at a scale of 10. What is all this? Sorry, I'm kind of confused. What in the world? Okay, well... Wow. It was working though. Okay, so I don't see the option where it plays the trail. Oh, it's gone. Oh, I guess I didn't save. Gosh dang it. Okay, so before... sorry you guys, I got really confused there. Because I exited out, but I didn't save the changes I just made. So what it was doing is it was saying... the projectile was at a scale 10, and I put at socket foot, right? So right foot, and then I did left foot. So we'll copy and paste this. Right foot. Well, at least this will make this video a little bit longer because it was really short before. My mistakes. So we'll copy and paste that, and we'll do left and right hand. So we'll go right hand and left hand. And then do that. Now if we fly, there we go, just like before. So now let's cut to my closing. I hope this works out. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm actually, if I exit right here, I actually pretty much made the entire first episode. And there's the Southern Water Tribe there. I pretty much made the entire first episode, so that'll be the next episode. Something to look forward to, and thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. See you later.